What if I told you two chemicals can come from the same plant, have almost the same molecular structure, but one can make you feel calm and focused, while the other completely changes how your brain works? One is praised as a wellness miracle, and the other is famous for getting people high. Yet, most people confuse them. Today, we're breaking down the real difference between CBD and THC. What they are, how they affect your body, what's safe, what's legal, and what you absolutely should know before using either one. Let's get into it. CBD and THC are both compounds called cannabinoids, found in the cannabis plant. The plant produces over 100 cannabinoids, but CBD and THC are the two most powerful and well-known. Think of the cannabis plant like a pharmacy. Inside it are dozens of chemical tools that interact with your body. CBD and THC are just two of those tools, but they work very differently. THC stands for tetrahydrocannabinol. It's the compound that creates the high feeling when someone consumes marijuana. CBD stands for cannabidiol. It does not make you high. Instead, it's commonly used for wellness, relaxation, and certain medical treatments. Same plant, very different effects. Here's something fascinating. CBD and THC have the exact same molecular formula. 21 carbon atoms, 30 hydrogen atoms, and 2 oxygen atoms. The only difference is how those atoms are arranged. That tiny structural difference changes how each one interacts with your brain. Kind of like how rearranging letters can change a word completely. This small chemical shift is why THC alters your perception and mood, while CBD generally does not. So where do they come from? Both CBD and THC come from the cannabis sativa species, but there are two main types of plants. First, you have hemp, which contains less than 0.3% THC and is mainly used to produce CBD products. It's federally legal in the US, with some restrictions. Then there's marijuana, which contains more than 0.3% THC and is used to produce THC products. It's legal in some states, but remains illegal federally. So when you see CBD oils, gummies, or lotions, they usually come from hemp, not marijuana. Let's start with how THC affects the body. THC connects to special receptors in your brain that control pleasure, memory, and thinking. When THC activates those receptors, your brain releases dopamine, the feel-good chemical. This can create euphoria, relaxation, and increased appetite. But THC can also cause side effects like slower reaction time, poor memory, anxiety, and paranoia. Today's marijuana is much stronger than it was decades ago, which increases both the effects and the risks. Now, how does CBD affect the body? CBD works very differently. Instead of directly activating pleasure centers, it influences communication between brain cells and helps regulate certain chemical signals. CBD may help with anxiety, stress, inflammation, and sleep issues. It doesn't cause intoxication. However, CBD can still have side effects like fatigue or an upset stomach, and it can interact with other medications. It's also important to know that many CBD products aren't tightly regulated, so some may contain less CBD than advertised, or even traces of THC. Here's where it gets interesting for anxiety. Research suggests CBD may help reduce anxiety, but more studies are needed. THC can reduce anxiety at very low doses for some people, but higher doses often increase anxiety and panic. This means THC can be a double-edged sword. CBD is generally considered safer for anxiety because it doesn't cause intoxication or paranoia. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, be sure to like and subscribe for more content.